Folks, I'm Joe.
And I'm Travis.
And this is Stori Spark.
Welcome to Stori Spark, everybody, where we're going to spark some stories. Before that, though, I can't help but notice that we've been in the same outfits for the beginning of time.
We have.
Man, is this just kind of the way that we look? Do you think that we're just going to stay in these cool outfits? Don't get me wrong. I love my rad dragon jacket. Bit of a head turner, but are we just going to be perpetually in these outfits?
I have no idea.
Who cares? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll just see. Who knows? But yeah, here at Stori Spark, we like to spark stories and think we should tell a story right now.
What story do you want to tell?
Do you want to hear the story of how my dog shit rocks out?
I know the story. But regale me again.
Thank you, Joe.
I know, because you want to tell it.
Thank you, Joe. So, once upon a time, in a magical realm, there was a man. He was me, and he had a dog, a wonderful dog, the best dog in the world. That was the best dog. That was a goofball. Mm-hmm. We've all been there. We have our furry friends that we love, but they're a little weird. So this dog was no exception. Every time I would take this dog for a walk, at the front of the building, there would be these gravel rocks that were just in front to kind of for drainage or whatever. And every time we'd go out, he'd do his business. He'd come back. And once he would come back within face range of these rocks, he would just, nothing too crazy, pretty casual. He'd just be like, honk, and then he'd grab a rock. And then whenever I would see it, usually I'd be like, hey, quit it, because don't eat rocks. It's not good. You shouldn't be doing that. But it was just hard sometimes, because sometimes I'd be distracted. Maybe he would just kind of get one that I wouldn't see. I don't know. But fast forward maybe a month or two, maybe 3 if we're acting crazy. My dog wakes up and he is not eating anymore. He's kind of just acting really sick, really lethargic, no energy. And I think, oh man, holy crap, my dog is really, really sick. He's kind of old. Maybe this is the end. And so I take him. It's like midnight at this point. Take him to the emergency vet. I'm waiting in the parking lot, because this is during COVID times where you couldn't go inside. So you had to sign up outside and then just wait in your car. Sitting there waiting there. He's just acting really sick. He's just not acting like he's going to make it much longer. And so finally the vet will take him. And again, COVID time, so I couldn't go in with the dog. I was just waiting in the car by myself. I thought, oh man, this dog is going to my little buddy's going to die and I'm not going to be there. And it's going to be really lame, as most people would categorize it as when somebody dies, it's pretty lame. But so we have this communication just through the phone, and they would call and say, hey, we're looking at your dog. We'll let you know if we find anything. What's your dog dealing with? Okay, how's he acting? Okay, cool. And then finally, I'm waiting there. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. They call me, and the lady, she says, Mr. Marshall, so your dog's eating a bunch of rocks. Like, he ate a bunch of rocks. And then I said, huh? How do you know that? And they said, well, he just pooped a bunch of them out, and he's going to poop some more out. And then actually he's pooping them out right now. And I can hear from the distance in the back of the vet, some poor vet hygienist, some poor vet tech is saying, oh my God, in the background. And mind you, this is an emergency vet. These people see crazy stuff all the time, and they are flabbergasted by my doggo expelling rocks from his body with great pressurized force. So I hear the lady say, oh, sorry, I'm going to have to call you back. So fast forward, dog comes back. He's feeling great. But the only thing is that they kept the rocks in a Ziploc bag and they gave it to me. When I tell you,
know that.
When I tell you, I thought that they were handing me a little Ziploc baggie of Swedish meatballs in gravy. It wasn't. And so I took the rocks, made a nice necklace, and I'm wearing it right now.
No, he's not. But he is. He's not.
So that's my, that's only one of my Dog stories.
A lot
I've
of
got
boom
several.
stories.
I've got several of them, and they all involve a large amount of poop.
Yeah.